Hey everybody. Well, obviously it's been a minute. 2015 was a busy year. A lot of things happened, a lot of changes being made. I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? Well, this time last year, I was really kind of feeling down on myself. I was not healthy at all. I had actually gotten out of a bad relationship that year, and I was really wanting to reclaim a piece of myself that I had lost, quite a bit of myself that I had lost, and lose quite a bit of myself that I had found. And I dabbled in juicing for a little while, and off and on I had successfully done a 21-day juice fast in I think it was April, to where I actually lost 21 pounds. And then throughout that time, I gained it back. I had told myself right before Christmas that just go ahead and have whatever I wanted, because I was giving it all up right after Christmas. I had actually, let me back up and say that the first part of December, I actually heard someone else talking about a master cleanse, and so I decided to give a shot, and I did very good with that for, I don't remember, maybe no more than 10 days, I don't think it was, but I had stopped early because there was a Christmas party coming up with work, and I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to participate. So I came off the master cleanse, went crazy. So I would say by 2 days after Christmas, I'd say my top weight was probably topping about the mid 190s. And I'm only 5'3", so that's pretty bad. My face was puffy and swollen. I felt bad. I felt heavy. I've had problems with my knees, so going up and down stairs, especially going downstairs, was extremely problematic. And I was like, okay, girl, you got to get a grip. So I think it was December 27th, 28th, something like that. I prepped for a master cleanse, and for the entire month of January, I was on a master cleanse. I came back off of it after 31 days in February. Once again, I was like, it's my birthday month, I'm not going to worry about it too much, blah, blah, blah. And I'd say the 25 to 30 pounds I lost during January, I found at least 15 of that back, probably, at least. Well, I'd say about mid-March I was over it, and I didn't want to go back on another master cleanse, although I have done the master cleanse off and on since then, just for a few days at a time, just enough to get me back, where I want to be. But I've a vicious cycle of binge purge. I do not recommend you doing that. Make a decision and commit to it, and you'll thank yourself for it in the end, I promise. But from the master cleanse, I started following what it was like to be on a raw vegan, high carb, low fat, 80-10-10 type lifestyle. And I really started paying attention to what people were saying. I watched the videos that were recommended, and Lord knows you should. Earthlings, if that doesn't move you, nothing's going to. I've also watched Food Inc. and some of Cowspiracy. I never did actually watch the whole thing, I won't lie. And I've just watched Tanny Raw. I've been following Abby Lee, Melissa Raimondi. I mean, you guys should know who these people are. Natalie, if you don't, learn. I even watched Freely, and you know what? She's controversial, but as far as going raw, you can't deny that these people, they've done it themselves. They know what they're talking about, and you should really consider it, because a I wish I'd have known a long time ago how disgusting dairy is. I really wish I'd have known. I did not know that they put ammonia in your filler for your hamburger meat so that it can protect you against E. coli and the feces that's in it. I was always empathetic towards animals, but I disassociated the process between what happens to them, their lives, from farm or factory to food. And I really, really, really wish I had known sooner. I had just taken off those blinders and I'd have been great. And I really regret all the lives that my ignorance has cost them. It hasn't cost me, except for health. But all the lives that my ignorance cost, not knowing these things, not even if some part did know, not understanding and recognizing. People, it's appalling. If you can honestly sit through these things, know this stuff to be fact, know what suffering goes into your food, what it does to them, what it does to you, and still be able to go there, I don't want to say more power to you, but okay, I can't do it. All you people about your bacon. There should be like a Baconholics Anonymous somewhere, because you guys need help. It's the biggest thing I get. It's the biggest grief I get from people, and I don't understand it. It was never that great to begin with, to be honest with you. If I have a problem giving up any type of food item, I'll go ahead and lay it down to you right now. That is grain, breads, white potatoes, pasta, rice. Those things are the things that really mess with your head. The meat, the dairy, that stuff. And a lot of people will even sit there and say, well, grains, vegan, or at least vegetarian, depending on how it's prepared. Well, yeah, it is, but it's not meant for you to, we're not made to digest that stuff. It's not good for you, and believe me, I have no experience with hardcore drugs, but if I did, it would probably come in the form of bread, because getting rid of that has been the biggest problem I think I have had, and it really impedes my progress. And I've got so many doctors who are like, why aren't you eating grains? Are you gluten sensitive? Are you, you need these things, you need the fiber, and I'm like, okay, doctor, but did you know that there is more fiber in a medium-sized banana than an entire serving of Metamucil? Maybe you should know that if you're going to tell me what to eat, right? Well, I told my family and I told my friends, if I became one of them crazy vegan people who start snatching fur and leather jackets off of shelves and I start picking in places, then by all means, maybe say something. But I am starting to realize that although that will probably never be my way of handling things, I can't shut up about it. I know they get sick of hearing it, but it bothers me to watch everyone that I care about not care. It bothers me to not be able to tell people who I see sick that there is a way to fix that, mostly through diet. There is a way to be better, to feel better, to do better, and it's through diet. And it's mind-boggling how many people genuinely either do not listen, do not believe me, or simply do not care. So I get long-winded and I'll go through this. Sometimes you can probably tell I get a little nervous talking on cam. But be that as it may, let me get to my point. 2016, woohoo, it's here. It's here. Come midnight, this 2015 is done for. And since Christmas of last year, I have lost 60 pounds. If that doesn't motivate you, then so be it. But I have. And I have learned so much about myself, about the planet, about other people, about the animals and fellow earthlings that we take for granted and we take advantage of. I have learned that I knew nothing for 36 years. Nothing. And I would like to consider myself enlightened and becoming more so every day. So as we transgress into the new year, into 2016, I'm sure everyone has resolutions, or there are those who say, I don't do that, I don't believe in it, it's hogwash, it's not going to matter anyways, right? Well, whatever you have, goals, resolutions, if you just want to go through the motions, that's fine. But for me, I know mine will be to go from high raw to all raw, if I can, and I want to say I can. Because I don't like that starting it off with, well, I'm not sure if I can. I can do it. I just have to do it. I want to be all raw. And I want to get rid of the grain addiction and the potato addiction that is plaguing me and stopping all progress. Because I'm pretty sure if I could just step away from that altogether, I would reach my goal weight, I would optimize, and I could fix the problems that are plaguing me, like not adequate sleep, or broken sleep, some muscle tingling and minor spasms that I have that I've noticed seem to increase when I eat bread, and that's really crazy. Well, I know that I could be a better me, and hopefully by being a better me, I can inspire people to follow suit. I'm trying to model a behavior here. If they won't listen to my words, maybe they'll see my actions, or at least see the results of my actions, and maybe that'll open some people's eyes. And for you guys who don't want to go 100%, Lord, even halfway is better than never or no way. I mean, raw till 4, I don't endorse it, but it's a stepping stone in the right direction, and it doesn't hurt anything to have more raw fruits and veggies in your diet and less animal products and animal byproducts. It doesn't hurt a thing. You're not giving up anything. You're not. So, if anything, you're gaining. So, whatever you want to do for 2016, however you want to be at this time next year, whatever, you just do it, right? Just do it. Well, what a great slogan. Do it. And don't look back. Just, if you do look back with a, oh, yeah, that's what I should have done. I'm going to do that now. You and me both. Nobody's perfect, but we'll get there. That's all we can do, right? So, I hope everyone has a safe and happy New Year's. I hope everyone comes into the new year with a great outlook, and I just wish the best for everybody, and stay fruity, my friends, okay?